Well, hello, today is Tuesday, December 29th. We do have some birthdays. I always like when there's birthdays. Today is Lauren Nicole, so it's Lauren's birthday. I think she's 15. And you know what, the way I have it in my calendar, I have Lauren 15 Nicole, well I have Lauren 14 Nicole because I have them so repeating, so last year they would have been 14. And I'm assuming that the Lauren, I put the 14 in the wrong spot, or else they're twins. So just in case, I'm going to sing one song to Lauren and one song to Nicole, just in case they were twin girls. Anyway, today's their 15th birthday, one of them, or both of them. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Lauren, happy birthday to you, cha-cha-cha. And then I think it's Nicole's birthday. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Nicole, happy birthday to you, cha-cha-cha. Okay, Lauren, Nicole either got one song, two songs, or I did it right, I did it wrong. Anyway, I just want to make sure I didn't miss somebody's birthday. It's also Terry Armstrong's birthday. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Terry, happy birthday to you, cha-cha-cha. And yesterday I sang to Jim Clark, and I have you in my calendar again today, Jim. So my calendar is really wacky. It's just going really crazy. So I'm going to sing to Jim again, because either it was his birthday yesterday or today. He's still getting another song. And then let me know, Jim. Well, actually, Debbie's going to have to let me know first, because it's Debbie Clark's brother. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jim. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And then we have a 25th anniversary is Keith and Andrea Landman, Landman, Keith and Andrea, it's their anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, happy anniversary, 25 years. So cool. We went to Hawaii on our 25th wedding anniversary. Jim's parents paid for our trip. We went for 15 days. It was gorgeous. We had the best time ever. Oh, it reminds me of a story when we went to Hawaii. When you went to Hawaii, when we got there, well, first of all, when we were flying there, we got on the airplane and oh, it was like they had us all like crammed in like this. It was real, and I was heavy. I was heavy. So I wasn't comfortable in the tiny little seat space that they gave me. And we were sitting there waiting to take off, and then the pilot came on and said, well, I'm sorry, but we can't take off right now. The mechanics is doing something. Nothing to worry about, nothing that's going to, do anything with the plane, but, they have to put something on or whatever. And then, everybody's getting like, oh, well, then why did they get us on the plane? Why couldn't we just sat in the, the terminal while we were waiting? And then somebody's like looking out the window, and then they said, look at all the dogs, look at all the dogs. Can't look at all the police. And we look out the window, I leaned over to look out the window, and there was like police everywhere. And then all of a sudden they come onto the plane with the dogs, and the dog ran right up to somebody and jumped up on his lap. Not jumped up on his lap, but jumped up on the guy. And he was a drug smuggler. It was the drug dogs. And so instead of taking him off the plane, they had some marshals get on the plane with us and flew to California, because we had to stop in Los Angeles where we were supposed to have a changeover. And Christy was well, she still is, but I love her. Always has to know that you're okay, that you're all right. Like you check with me, check in and all that. So we were going to call her when we got to Los Angeles anyhow. But when we got to Los Angeles, no one was allowed off the plane other than the undercover police officers with this guy, because I guess they were meeting his connection or whatever it was. And so we weren't allowed to get off the plane. So then Jim went up to the stewardess and said, you don't understand. I got to call my daughter, because if we don't, she's going to think the plane crashed and, all la-di-da-di-da. And so So they said, yeah, okay, you can, that'll be fine, but you can't go back to the terminal. We'll let you stand right outside in the little jet, the little hallway thing that you walk through. What is that, a jetway or whatever? So Jim went out there and called Christy to let her know. So then by the time we did get, because we were like 2 hours delayed or something like that, waiting for the drug dogs and all that stuff. So like I think it was like a 5-hour flight to Los Angeles and then another 3 hours to Hawaii. So like our 8-hour flight turned into like a 10 or 12-hour flight. I was miserable. But anyway, when we finally get there, Jim's mom and dad and Jim went down to look at the ocean, and I said, show me where the bed is. I'm going to bed. I'll see it in the morning. It'll still be there, I'm quite sure. So we had a really good time. We went and saw the different sites and things like that. And then Jim's father, we didn't realize at the time, but when we came, he was having the beginning signs of Alzheimer's, and he was, distracted, very easily distracted. And when we were flying back, and when you went on between the islands, you just got on like you were getting on a bus. You just got on the airplane, and they'd fly to the next airport, and you didn't have to have a ticket or anything. Well, we were part of a tour, so. The tour had to reserve the plane. So we would get, like if you got on the tour bus, you got on the tour plane. And we'd fly to the next island. And so we just kept doing that, like for all of the islands that we went to. And we had a really good time. So when we were coming home, we had all of our luggage and we brought it to the airport. And we got up to the line where we had to go through customs because they wanted to make sure you didn't bring anything back that wasn't allowed to the actual states, the continental states. And so they had asked Jim's dad, because Jim's mother was doing something, and they said, did somebody that you don't know have anything to do with your luggage? And Jim's dad said, well, yeah. And so they said, so your luggage hasn't been in your possession the whole time? And he said, no, there was a woman at the hotel that packed my suitcase for me. Okay, out of line. So Jim's mom and dad had to get out of line. Well, obviously we're traveling with Jim's mom and dad, so we get out of line too. And then we had the custom agents coming over and that. And we were trying to explain that, like he was mistaken that, it was Jim's mother that packed the suitcase. And that's when we kind of realized that he was having some memory issues. And I think when they got back is when they, verified it was that. But it took a while before, and then people were getting a little upset with us because they delayed the whole flight, till we could pass security. They had to search the luggage. They had to get off the plane so that they could search the luggage to make sure it was okay and all of that. But a trip to remember. But we had like I said, we had such a good time, and it was so nice. It was just so nice at Jim's parents. The only thing we had to pay for was if we wanted some like extra excursions that weren't included in the package that we had to pay for, and then our meals. But trip of a lifetime. It was so much fun. Anyway, for breakfast today I had a bowl of oatmeal and a banana and a pot of tea, and for lunch I had some orange juice. I actually bought some orange juice. I know it's a lot of points. Just the little 8-ounce glass, I think, was 6 points. But I savored every little drop of it. I had a glass of orange juice and an apple. And then for dinner, yesterday Jim and I had gone to, got a carry-out from Olive Garden. And I ate half of my chicken parmesan, so I'm going to eat the other half tonight. I'm going to have a sugar-free pudding for dessert. I'm not feeling any guilt from my binging as I did. I think I just needed it. I really just think I needed it. And now the hard part is going through the sugar withdrawal because I've been eating, I told you, homemade cookies. They're my downfall. And Bertie makes some really good cookies. Thankfully, the only cookies left, see, and I think Jim does this on purpose. Because she makes a bunch of coconut cookies, and I told you I'm allergic to coconut, so I can't have coconut. But Jim saves all the coconut cookies for the end, and then we share, which is good because it's keeping me from eating them. But he's eating like more cookies than I am, but he's saving the coconut cookies. So we still have cookies left, but mostly coconut cookies. But You know me and a homemade cookie. I love my homemade cookies. But, so I'm not really 100%, like I said yesterday. I'm not really 100%. But Friday, I'm back at it 100% Friday. Obviously, I'm not doing anything for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day because we can't go anywhere. And I don't really like doing New Year's Eve anyhow. So that part doesn't even bother me. I always think that, you know, like we're celebrating because I know it's a new year, but we're staying up till midnight and then, oh yeah, Happy New Year, it's a new year, okay, whatever. Then why don't we do that every month? At the end of the month, yeah, stay up till midnight. Oh, it's a new month. January's passed. It's February. Yeah. That's how I feel about New Year's Eve. It's another day. It's just another day. And New Year's Day is just another day. But it's the start of a new year. It's going to be a better year. I got big plans for the year. So hopefully my plans will all come into place and it'll work. But it's just, you learn. You learn from your mistakes. And if you don't learn from your mistakes, you're doomed to repeat them again. And I think I'm still going to end the year with a loss. Well, I know I'm going to end the year with a loss. And I didn't really reach my goal of hitting Wonderland or losing my 100 pounds. If anything, I gained like, 4.4 pounds. But I kind of lived up to my word of the year. My word of the year last year was determined. And I was determined to do well. And I thought 26 pounds is a half a pound a week. I'm 70 years old. But, I mean, nobody wants to say, oh, you lost a half a pound, big deal. But you know what? I could have easily gained 26 pounds rather than lost 26 pounds. So I'm proud of the fact that I had a loss. And then, you know, just like I said, I'm going to know where my triggers are. Right now, I am going through sugar withdrawal, so I'm craving sugar like you wouldn't believe. I'm craving sugar. And I don't really need it, but I want it. But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. I did get a walk in. I did a little bit of a walk. I only walked a mile because it was really bitter. It was really cold. We're supposed to get freezing rain and snow tonight and tomorrow and New Year's Day, so I think my walking days are going to be numbered here for the next couple days. But just get back on track. So, okay, I will. Oh, and Robbie texted me to let me know that he tagged me in a video, so hopefully Jimmy will test fine tomorrow, and then he's going to come over and we'll do our tag together. So, leave a comment, subscribe, like, share. Have fun. Okay, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Stay safe.